Well, hello, it's Janet, the plant powered peddler, and I am getting into mischief this afternoon. So I thought I might bring you along so you can get into mischief with me. This is my last day on my fourth. Well, no, this starts the first week of my fifth week on the hyper nourishing, hyper hydration. Uh, it's not really the protocol because I'm not working directly with Dr. Goldner, but it's just what I've learned from listening to her every Wednesday. And so I'm just sharing it as I get these things. So I'm making kale in the dehydrator. I've never made kale chips. Uh, so you have a little mixture of vinegar and nutritional yeast, and you just massage the kale in it and stick them in the dehydrator for 5 hours. So I've got that going in the dehydrator, and then I got the bright idea of making some chia pudding, but you have to. She only wants around 3 grams of fat in each cup of chia pudding. So I'm diluting it. I'm going to make a bunch of chia milk and the Nutrimilk, and then dilute it, and then so that it's 3 or 4. I think it works out to be 4 grams of fat, but it's close enough. So here I've got my Nutrimilk, and I've got a cup of almonds, and I'm going to stick it in here, and I'm going to add. No, first I'm just going to butter the almonds. So and that means there's on the front of the Nutrimilk, there's butter, mix, and dispense. The butter's up here. So when I press that, it comes up 16. And it says to butter it for 7 minutes. Hi, Jesse. I'm making almond milk. I'm going to try. So I have to butter it for 7 minutes. That's a long time. I didn't realize that. I suppose I should have waited. So I'm going to start this, and I don't think YouTube, I think it'll, whoops, I think that it will lower it. Any noises, so I'll move away. So how are you doing, girl? Can you hear me? Oh, I see what's going on. I do use my Nutrimilk for lots of things. Yeah. I use all my toys. Equipment. So, yeah, I like the Nutrimilk. Tia. Hi, Tia. Yeah, you caught me. Oh, it's beautiful out there right now. Beautiful weather. The salmon are coming into the bay and jumping out of the water and having a great time. Looks like they're playing. So we get like maybe a half hour of sunshine, and then it gets cloudy and starts to look wintry again. Oh, thanks, Tia. I do too. It grew back curly, so I'm just letting it grow, and it's getting long. It's probably long enough to put in a ponytail, but I don't want to restrict it in any way, so I just let it go. I've been using on my skin. I've been using oh, it's the butter. What kind of butter is it? It's the same cream that Dr. Goldner uses. Shea butter, yeah. And so when my hands are still kind of uh, gooky, but not too bad, I go ahead and I just run it through my hair, and that helps it to stop from frizzing. So I really like that. So is the machine obnoxious or is it okay? I think after a little bit, YouTube will dumb it down a little bit. It's fine. Okay. Well, I didn't realize I should look closer at the buttering thing, but here's the thing. So there's 12 grams of fat in a quarter cup of almonds. So a quarter cup will make 4 cups of almond milk. So in order to dilute it, I'm going to make 4 quarts out of the same cup of almonds. And I'm going to put it all in a big bowl, and then I'm going to pour it into separate quarts. And then it should work out to be about 4 grams of fat per cup. This is what I've figured out. Now, when I look it up, like when I Google it, it 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 says that it doesn't say that. But I don't know where they get that because it's not like the fat disappears, and with the nuts and milk, you don't strain it. So we'll see. 4 minutes left. It's going to be exciting to see if it works out. That's why I figured I better bring you guys along to see how we do here. You can see I still have some breakout. I don't know if you can see it now because you never know what YouTube edits out. And there's some up here, but it's so much less than it was. Like this area doesn't look all thick and broken out. Oh, Tia, your hair became mildly curly. You fight the frizziness. Yeah. 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 I think it looks, it works really well. And you don't need much. Like I don't really I put everything on my face, but before I wash my hands, I go ahead and I just run it through. And then if it looks good, then I just don't do it anymore until after I wash my hair again, which I've been doing about once a week. Washing it and conditioning it. I sure enjoy it. Every day I wake up, I never know what it's going to do. Yeah, well, my hair had a little bit of wave in it, but not like my sister's. My sister's had really curly hair like this, and now all three of us look alike. But that I shaved my head for Carol because she was going through the breast cancer, and it grew back with these beautiful curls. I just thought, wow. So, and then Carol has gotten her hair cut a couple times. I thought she was going to grow her hair out too. She's always wanted me to grow mine. But she says that everybody's complimented her so much on the cut that she went ahead and kept getting hers cut. Thanks, Tia. I do have beautiful hair. I love it. Okay, 2 minutes. 2 minutes in. Okay. The almonds were frozen, but I've had them out sitting on the counter for a while. But we'll see. We'll see how this works out or what happens. I don't know. So Jesse, how's Richard doing? Is he around too? I haven't heard from you two in a while. How are you both faring? Did it say, hey, Tia, Dr. Phillips, Dr. Ellie Phillips, she's a dentist I had a week ago Monday, and she has taught us all about taking care of our teeth. So I will do that. Seconds left. 25 seconds. You can see where my tartar, my plaque, is dark, and it'll slowly die and be sloughed off. The landscape. Yeah, I've been doing that too. So just for you two or for the whole complex? Okay, so that is the buttering thing. Oh yeah, and now it sort of looks like peanut butter, almond butter. So I'm going to go ahead and scrape. I'll show you what it looks like here. No, you can't really see it, can you? Wait a sec. Clean out the top here, and then I'll take that out, and you can see what it's doing down there. Mostly I use the Nutrimilk to make Steven his soy milk and his oat groat milk. But I asked him if he'd help me because I'm not going to be able to drink 4 quarts of almond milk. I just want to make chia pudding. And she puts in the whole quarter cup of chia seeds, but I don't think I'm going to do that because I've already had my chia for the day. So I think I'll just put in a tablespoon. I don't think it'll take more than that. Maybe even 2 tablespoons because I've still got some leeway. All right, let me show you what this looks like. And actually, let me grab a little out. It's really thick. See if I can grab some here. It's definitely made a paste. You can see definitely some kind of like a paste. Oh, for the whole complex. Wow, he's got a job. Yeah, Dr. Ellie Phillips, Tia. She's on YouTube and she has a whole complete mouth care system. And it gets rid of all your plaque, so you don't even need to clean your teeth. So it wasn't this Monday, but the Monday before. Okay, so I have 4 quarts of water here. First quart going in. Actually, it looks like I can go 2 quarts at a time. Well, I better not. I'll start with this. I don't want to get too rambunctious. All right, so now this is just for a minute. So now I'm going to do a mix. And this is the mix button. So it's 1 minute. And I'm going to start it again. Now it's going to start making milk. And then from the mix, I need to dispense. And apparently you don't have to strain. 19 units. Oh my gosh, Jesse, that's amazing. What all does he have to do? I mean, does he have to do the mowing or weeding or what kinds of things does he have to do? I go out each day and I take 6 wheelbarrow loads of wood chips to the gardens and spread that around and do some weeding. And I just figure I'll just keep doing that every day till I get the whole garden covered for winter. So that's my plan. Okay, now I'm going to hit dispense. And out it comes, and then I'm going to dump it into this because I want to mix all 4 quarts so they're all the same density. Because of course they're less and less dense as I do this. All right. Okay, quart number 1. Now I'm just going to add a quart of water. And I'm going to mix and dispense that. Because I don't need to butter it anymore. this making sense what I'm doing? Plants weeds, maintains the plants, rakes and sweeps. Wow, the association pays to have a small amount of grass remaining mowed twice a month. He also trims bushes, has done small projects to convert grass for bare soils and drought tolerant plants. Joyce J, hey. Yeah, I'm making almond milk and I'm making it so that it's low fat. And so I'm quadrupling instead of making 1 quart of almond milk, I'm making 4 quarts because I put in a cup of almonds, and 1 cup of almonds is, well, it's 12 grams of fat per quarter cup. Okay, now I'm going to dispense. Go. It's not oat. Go. And then we're in another quart. Making a mess. My favorite thing to do. And you know, as much as I've been doing this, I've never made the kale chips, so I'm excited about having kale chips in the dehydrator. We'll see. Okay, so here we go. We're going to mix for another minute. Dump this into the... You can see how much more dilute the mixture's getting. Yeah, that you have to strain it. Yeah, but this you don't strain, right? The Nutrimilk says nothing about straining it. Hey, the Nala M1. Oh, let me know, Joyce J, how it works. Jessie, yeah, Jessie doesn't have any room. She's got a tiny, tiny house. Yeah, Tia, well, with the Nutrimilk, you must strain it. Okay, and then I'm going to dispense this one. And I got to figure out how I get it back in the quarts. And then I'll make a chia pudding. Okay. And we got one last one here. Yeah, you know, there's still plenty of mixture in there, so maybe I don't have to do this much. Interesting. Well, I'll do this. And I'm not going to pour this one in because that's quite a bit diluted. I wonder. No, you can't really see it. Let's see. Let's see what's left after. One thing to remember with the Nutrimilk, and I'm always doing this, because when I clean it out, I open up the spout, and then when I put it back in, I always forget to close the spout, and so when I start pouring liquid in, if I'm not paying attention, it's just pouring right out of the spout, making a mess. I'm like, oh man. Oh, yeah. I did that a little bit here. Okay, last dispense. Let's see if there's any dregs left. Nah, I'm going to pour them on in. Doesn't look like there's much. All right. Let's see what we got left in here. Well, there's still, Now there's a good point. There's still stuff left in here. But I guess that's why I don't have to strain it, because it's still in here. So let me show you. I'll just try to go the wrong way first. But yeah, look at all that's left in there. So how much fat would there be left in here? Because there is debris left in there. Anybody got any ideas? Yeah. Ooh, dehydrated crackers. Chia, how do you make those? To keep the solids to make it taste better. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure. Well, like Tia's saying, she makes crackers, but no, I don't mean what to do, what's left with the solids, but that means there's not as much fat in the milk as I was thinking, because all the solids aren't in it. So I wonder how much fat is actually in the almond milk. How much fat? Because, this one, that's really dilute. Maybe I won't put that one in. And that one's pretty dilute too. This is what the mixture looks like. That mixture's nice. Maybe I should just do 2 quarts. What do you think? Let's pour some out here. Commercial almond milk has about 2.5. It does? Yeah, but that's, the low fat stuff, but, or is that the regular fat stuff? Maybe I can just use this. Usually they'll dilute it. Well, all I can do is try it, huh? But I'm thinking that just doing this will be plenty enough. Let's see if it makes good chia pudding. If I can pour this out. Yeah, it looks like good milk. I don't think I diluted it too much. There we go. So now I'm gonna make, I've got too much. I don't want all these seeds. I think I'm just gonna do 2 tablespoons of chia. Come on over here with me. So the almond milk tasted too thin to you, but it'll be good for pudding though. Oh, the fat comes out into the milk? Well, per the USDA, almond milk, 1 cup, 8 ounce of unsweetened almond milk has 39 calories, 1 gram of protein, 3.4 carbs, and 2.5 of fat. So I wonder if they make a quart out of a whole cup of almonds. Can you look that up, Jesse? What a quart? is a quart of almond milk made with 1 cup of almonds? Or let's ask Google. How much fat is in the pulp of the almonds when we make a quart of almond milk from a cup of almonds? Difficult to estimate how much fat stays in the almond pulp when making almond milk because it's hard to know how much natural fat is extracted into the milk. However, a cup of raw almonds can make about 1 quart of almond milk. And almond milk typically contains around 6 grams of fat per cup. So then that would be perfect if I just do it the 2 cups, the two quarts. 1 ounce of almonds contains about 14 grams of fat. Almond milk can be nutritious. You can use leftover nut. You can use leftover nut or seed pulp in smoothies. That's an idea. I might do that. Okay, so I need my tablespoon. And like I say, she puts the whole quarter, or this recipe puts the whole quarter cup of chia seeds, but I'm just going to put 2 tablespoons, which is, tons more than you all would do. But because these are the only, oh, okay, Jessie. There are too many variables. You can do whatever you prefer that still tastes good. Is that what Google said? Tell them to just give you an estimate. It doesn't have to be exact. They're doing a lot of machinery today, are they? Well, one more after this, because I'm going to blend the chia mixture all together. I'm going to use my NutriBullet. Hey, Jill. Ooh, you can use the pulp in Ninja Creamies for fiber. Which creamy did you make? 1 cup of almonds to 2 cups of water, and thin it out to whatever consistency you like. Oh, so 1 cup of almonds makes 2 cups of almond milk? You mean, Jessie? I know with the Dr. Milk it says use 4 cups. 1 quart of water and 1 cup of almonds. So I can see there's a lot of variability because Google was saying that it's 132 grams of almonds. I think that 1 cup of almonds was 130 grams, and this is a cup of almonds is 150 grams. So go figure. Mine was probably something in between those 2 weights. I thought when you use grams, you're supposed to be able to be more accurate. So much for that. So much for accuracy when you're making milk. Kathy Hester's has ways to use almond milk. Yes. She used okara from making soy milk and many things. Yeah, I have too. Oh, including ricotta, huh? Yeah, I made, what did I make with okara, Jessie? I think tempeh I made. All right. So, 2 tablespoons of chia seeds, 1 ripe banana, tablespoon of cacao. Sorry. Don't let me forget you guys. and a cup of unsweetened almond milk. Here we go. Nice, Bill. Okay, we're going to mix this up. So I'm hyper-nourishing with one of Goldner's green smoothies every day. And then I'm hyper-hydrating with at least 96 ounces of water. And then I'm 100% raw. And I think my face is about probably 95% better. And I still got 2 weeks to go. Yeah, I haven't made chia pudding in The chia's up here. All right, we got to fix that. So you can see the chia. I might have to use the spatula. That's the only problem with the NutriBullet is, you put things in and they go all the way down to the bottom and then they don't mix. Let's see, where's my spatula? Here it is. All right. Oh, it's already getting thick. Come on. You must mix. All right, here we go. Try this again. Okay, got some chocolate pudding. 11 pints in your freezer, Jill. Oh my gosh. An ice cream social. What a good idea. Okay, hang in there. Talk to each other. I'll be right back. Okay. Here we go. There it is. And then just before I eat it, I'm going to put fresh fruit on it. And that's my mischief for today, although I am also dehydrating kale chips. So I'm just needing a few extra calories. Basically, I have my smoothie, and then I have a big salad at lunch. And then usually I'm not that hungry. So I just have broccoli and cauliflower for dinner. Although the night before I made her tacos. Boy, are they ever good. Simple, just, a whole bunch of chopped up vegetables. And then the taco shell is either cabbage or romaine. And oh, it's so crunchy and fresh and good. I really enjoyed it. And my favorite smoothie is cherries, of course. Cherries and banana, 12 ounces of power greens. Here we go. I have to have every bit. And of course, there's always a bunch on the top. Got to do that too. Yeah, I'll look up some stuff to use the almond remains with, because almonds aren't cheap, and those are organic almonds. So since some of this is left, I always have to lick everything. And even this, you can. Pretty good. Steven's baking in delicata squash. Boy, does it ever smell good. Chia and Jesse, too, doesn't have a lot of room. Pudding does look good. Running out of freezer space and energy. Oh, yeah. Ooh, here, Steven's going to show you his squash. Oh, look at that.
Where did they go?
Yeah, the camera's up here, honey. There you go. Oh, yeah, it's hard to. That looks so good, doesn't it? Oh, my gosh. Hey, Steven, Jesse says. Hey. He can't. Okay. Wonderful squash. Yeah, the delicata. He's got those and acorn. He went over to Trader Joe's and bought like 11 of them. Jesse says they keep picking out on kabocha squash.
Oh, yeah.
We've got a bunch of it curing out in the shed. Do we have kabocha out there?
Yeah.
We got kabocha. We got the orange pumpkin. Do we have any acorn? Can't remember if you planted those or not.
The acorns didn't make it this year.
Oh. Yeah, a lot of stuff didn't come up this year. Tia says, Steven, that looks really yummy.
Yeah.
He eats his lunch in stages. What does curing mean as far as squash goes? Oh, we do it just like the potatoes. We stick them in the shed and let them just sort of finish ripening, set up. And supposedly they last longer in the winter when you do that. Keep them in the dark for a while. Just like potatoes. Is that incorrect? Yeah, I think I got everything I can get out of that one. Now I got this. Isn't it great we can lick the bowls of the food that we make? I got down to 111 pounds. So I've been trying to eat a little bit more. But eating the baked squash, yeah, you can eat the whole peel and everything. Kabocha also. That roasted squash is so good, especially when you roll it. Yeah. Yes, I'm going to put the chia in the refrigerator. Yeah. Butternut squash. No, butternut's a little bit too fibrous. Yeah, you're right, Jesse. Just fun. Okay, so I'm going to stick this in the fridge. That will be my dinner with some broccoli and cauliflower. And I'll use a quart. I'll make chia pudding. There's like 3 or 4 different ones in the Goldner in her cookbook. So this is the cacao berry chia, and then there's Dr. G's chocolate chia seed. They're pretty much the same thing. And then I think there's a couple more. There's this one, and really that's just different fruit. Still the same thing: milk, chia seeds, cacao powder, vanilla extract. Ooh, that'll be good. This one have vanilla? Did I miss something? No. This one just you add blueberries and or raspberries right before you serve it. And I've got some frozen in the refrigerator. I'll take them out and let them thaw. Alex does his little candy bites. He has a little candy mold. Well, he used to anymore. Ooh, chocolate raspberry and blueberry with cardamom. Did you put cardamom in all 3 of them or just one of them? Just the blueberry, Jessie. I love to lick the bowls too. So, that is it. I've been having a lot of fun doing really simple. Only the blueberry. How much cardamom? Like an 1/8 of a teaspoon? I'll have to try that. Yeah. Oh, oranges. Ooh. Maybe I'll put some orange in my chocolate tonight. Some fresh orange. I mean, I'll just, put the fresh orange on. Steven just got us a whole bunch of new mason jars. And there's the mason jar lids, the metal ones, and then there's these black ones. So they're really nice. And I'll probably, this diluted almond milk, I bet you Steven will drink that. Because he drinks the diluted oat milk and the diluted soy milk. So I will leave that for him. And then I'll have to figure out what to do. Oh, there's not much there. Now that I look at it. It's a very tiny amount. Let's see. Okay. See, I've got regular tops too. I always forget about cardamom. It's so good, isn't it? Any other spices? Soy for the caps. Oh, okay, Jessie. Oh, any other spices with the cardamom, Jessie? Sorry for the chaos. Caps. Oh, caps. Why are you sorry for the caps? I love the caps. Oh, for the capital letters. Okay. I used only cardamom at the time, but since then, the local spicery people have come out with a mixture called Dusk, which combines cardamom with galangal and other stuff. Ooh, great combo. Yeah, I tell you. There's so much creativity in this world. Amazing. Okay. Time for me to do cleanup, you guys. But it's great to see you. Is everybody ready for the holidays? I am. For me, it's just more good food fun. I got a potluck next Tuesday, and then my own potluck. I've moved it to Silverdale on Friday. I'll bet it does, Jesse. I'm going to try it. So, with the blueberry chia, do you blend the blueberries in or do you keep them whole? You blend them in. Okay. Let's see, with a cup of milk, maybe, I don't know, quarter cup of blueberries or half a cup of blueberries? Because I'll make that one next. Oh, you're probably still looking for the darn. It's probably been a while since you've made that. Ugh. I use a bag of frozen blueberries. Oh, and a quart of soy milk. How big a bag? Don't remember the amounts of either chia seeds or spices. Probably don't need much. It is fun. Tia, it's so much more fun just to spend time with people and, eat a salad and not feel guilty and not gain weight. A 16-ounce bag. Wow. Whole pound of blueberries with a quart of milk. Uh-oh, now I don't remember what Janet Yes is to. Oh, that you're ready for holidays? A salad for us is a meal. Oh, that's so true. I love a salad for a meal. The dehydrator I got was the Excalibur. The Excalibur is no longer made well since they were bought out in 2021. Well, I've had one I think I just got it last year. No customer service. Oh, I'm sorry. It's terrible. It's such a nice dehydrator. Bummer. Huh. I better get going, you guys. I've been on here 48 minutes already. Nobody wants to watch for 48 minutes, huh? Especially the way I do it because I love visiting. Anyway, some of the things that were better made 4 years ago no longer are. It's sad. I just listened to Joe Cross tonight, the fat, sick, and nearly dead guy. And he's the guy that made the Nama 2, the juicer, the Nama J2 juicer. So, he was he was co-maker of it, co-creator. So that's cool because, he's a juicer himself, so he knows. So anyways, you bet. Here I go. Also got a Sahara folding dehydrator a few years ago and like it pretty well. Okay, everybody. Hope to see you again. Here I go.